Andrew Fitzpatrick. I am used to seeing you at a go-kart track. Today we're here for the AU4 Championship at Sydney Motorsport Park. Tell me, what's the difference go-karting to AU4, the old Formula Ford?
The main difference is really the size, the power and the aerodynamics in it.
Yeah.
So with the AU4 we've got the wings, the slicks and a lot more power, and then with the go-karts you just got 4 wheels and hold on for the dealer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what got you into sort of taking that next step upwards?
So obviously from karting, we got good in karting, and then we saw so AGI they do a academy day where you can go there, do 2 days, you can test the car, do sim work and all that stuff. And then we did one of them. Then we liked it, we were good at it, and so we just decided to buy a car and just go on from there.
Yeah, awesome. And here at On Track with Chelsea, we are big fans of AGI Sport. The guys have been fantastic at go-kart meetings. So that's really cool. And so we will touch on, we are the fastest qualifier today.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to be quickest in both the qualifyings.
Yeah. And like it's a tough field here.
Yeah.
Like you've got some really good, really young drivers.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so this weekend we're in the AU4. Next weekend we have Karting New South Wales state titles.
Yep.
And you're back in a go-kart.
Yeah, back in a go-kart in almost over a year.
New tyre.
Haven't driven the new tyre.
Yep.
Haven't been on this engine without the restrictor. Haven't been to the track in ages.
Yep. So we're moving up to seniors, are we?
Yep. Moving to senior performance live.
Yep. Tough, and that's a tough field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you know that you kicked us this weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Well, sort of so far.
So far, we're heading into race 1. We'll see how you feel after that, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you for catching up with me. I'm here with Maisie Place, who races the RX8 Cup. So Maisie, tell us what got you into racing RX8s?
Well, I started my mechanical apprenticeship at a rotary specialist workshop for a man named John Waterhouse, and he was very involved with the category when it first started, and he was the category technical officer. And I'd done a bit of rallying here and there, and he sort of said to me, oh, well, why don't you have a shot at circuit racing? And so contacted Rickshaw, we bought a car, and that's Elvis, number 81, that's here still today. So yeah, I got that car and been doing it ever since.
Yep. Alrighty. So you're racing Frogger, number 80 today.
Yes, that's my baby.
That's your baby, yes. Very easy to pick out too, which I liked.
I like to stand out.
Yeah. And look, we're down race 1. You moved up a bit in race 1, but...
I moved up and then dropped it all back. So this is the hard thing about having my own cars on track with me. I was battling with one of my other cars, and we've got a month from now to our next race meeting, and I've got a lot of cars booked in at work in that month. So I sort of thought to myself while I was battling, we had a few moments, my car was starting to push, and I just went, this is not worth it, I'm gonna back out of this. But then when he got past me, he was offline, so I had a moment at the next corner, so I checked up, and the cars I'd just all gotten past got back past me, and I couldn't get them back.
Yeah, fair. And that's racing.
Yeah.
That's racing. All right, so then you've touched on, one of your cars. So you have your own team, Maisie Place Motorsport?
Yes.
So how many cars do we have here today?
I have 5 here today, and one of them is a brand new untested build, and it finally just finished a race. So it has not finished a session all weekend. It even came to a complete stop in qualifying. Luckily got a time down though. Yeah. But yeah, that has been sort of consuming me this weekend, I guess you could say, having a brand new build on track. But yeah, so happy it finished its first race. Problem free.
Yep.
So it's a lot.
Yeah.
So 5 cars is probably too many. I ran 6 at most rounds last year and said I'd never do it again. So this year I ran 3 at the first round, 2 at the second round, 3 last time we were here, and then I've jumped straight back to 5.
Yep, okay. Yep. So that then, those decisions come into it because you're not only racing, you're out there racing your own team. How much strategy goes into how hard do you go? Because you mentioned
I'm going to get up all of them today about team orders, because even the brand new car got past me, and as he passed me, I just went, "Come on, what happened to team orders? I've just built that car for you."
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
but yeah, it's sort of, it can be good and it can be bad because it gives me something to do between races, so I'm not just sitting there bored, but it means I do put my own car on the back burner a little bit. I had one round where my car was so neglected, I DNF'd a race for the first time since 2021.
Yeah, okay.
And I was so mad, and so I finally put work into my own car. But yeah, that's the problem with having my lease cars on track with me, is if my car breaks at the same time another one does, I've got to prioritise the paying customers.
Yeah. Alrighty, well then when you're not cutting laps, what's your day job?
I own my own mechanic business.
So you own your own race team and you own your own mechanic business?
Yes.
I've got to ask, how old are you?
25.
I'm feeling so inadequate right now.
So
this is incredible.
It's funny, I sort of never thought any of this was possible because we came from a family with no money, never did karting, never even thought motorsport was something we could do. And because I had the best teacher when I was an apprentice, John Waterhouse, he worked for Mazda Motorsport, he was Horsley's head mechanic. So I had the best teacher you can possibly have, and I became really, really good at building RX8s, and that's where we sort of were now able to fund my racing from leasing out RX8s.
Yeah.
So without that, we wouldn't be able to do this. We've got absolutely no money. So it's funny how the racing and the mechanic business sort of funds each other and keeps each other afloat, and means I can get to live my dream. Yeah,
because if anyone thinks that you make a lot of money from your own business, they're wrong.
Oh, I just get by.
They're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Do we have any goals past RX8s, or are we happy?
Well, of course, I went and raced in America last year, and my goal was to go back and do it this year, but no funds.
Yeah.
So I was planning on going over to America at the end of this year. I've got the opportunity to go over and race Sebring, but I don't think I'll come up with the funds. So I'll aim for America again next year. But I would love to go do Fun Cup like Barcelona or Spa, something like that. I want to do a bit more fun international racing that's just no stress. I'm not having to run the team while I'm there. Sort of stuff like that. And I'd love to do a bit more. I'd love to do a bit more Super TT as well. I do love Super TT racing.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Alrighty, well, I look forward to seeing you on track again.
Thank you very much.